Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mad liberTEA Party, where up is down, left is right, and the rules don't matter because nobody fucking cares anymore. Um, Welcome back. Uh, Yesterday was a little bit rough. Maybe I'm gonna blame it on a lot of shit, to be honest. And I want to go over that because I didn't really like the way we left it. I didn't like the way it went down. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. I haven't done any of these mic drops or the coffee breaks in a little while, so I might be a little bit rusty, but I made a freaking outline, so hopefully I'll keep it high and tight. Mm. Um, so last night, we tried to do an episode where we were planning on doing a lot of things, talking about a lot of things and making a lot of points. And I mean, me and Tommy had been talking about it for over a week and everything like that. So we felt like we were prepared. We had all these different ideas of what we were going to say. And then as soon as we turned on live, nobody wanted to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, like half of the time I was trying to struggle to get myself to fucking speak, and it was basically that was me on the inside, like the whole fucking time. It was really bad. The thing is, we had a lot of plans. We thought that we were going to be able to go out there and we were going to give a little. We know that sometimes people watch this show that aren't in the know, and that there are people out there who don't have any idea what happened with Duncan Limp or why everybody's so upset about it. And so we had planned to give like a decent account and an update for people to know what has gone on and everything like that. Um, we kind of did. Like we kind of mumbled out the story a little bit for the bazillionth fucking time in the past year, really. I think that was probably another reason why it was like choking down dry bread. Um and so we kind of half-assed through that, and we had a list and we wanted to read the names of the fallen at the hands of the freaking pigs and all the shit that they've done, and we wanted to highlight how many names that there were and how we weren't going to be able to say them all and everything. um just to like point it out again and drive it home. And then we wanted to talk about how basically nothing has been done, and for Duncan and so many others, and how it's just been justified away, and people are out there talking about how you should just if you just did what they told you to, nothing would happen to you. And we've seen what happens when that happens, which is usually fucking horrific. Like, I mean, you could do everything that you wanted, that they asked, and they would still execute you while you were on your knees in the fucking hallway. Um, so it gets old. It gets really fucking old. Um, we wanted to be able to like point out how nothing had been done, but still give some constructive views of like how we could take it and how we could move forward despite all this heavy and dark stuff and everything like that, and try to fucking paint some sort of pretty future idea. And it wasn't coming out, Like, I mean, it was pretty fucking obvious that it was not coming out. There was we tried to get back on topic. People came in and tried to help us. I feel like it was that bad that people felt like they needed to help us. That may not be their motive. I have no idea, but that's what it felt like. Thanks Magnus for popping in and trying to help us. It just, God, it was fucking awful. And I mean, like, it's obvious as to why. Yesterday, just like Tim says, yesterday was a rough day. It was a rough day for a lot of people. It wasn't just us. And I think that it's understandable that it was kind of a hard thing to get over. Um, maybe some people out there were talking about it, but it was just something we couldn't stomach after a while. And I apologized to everybody. I went around and wrote little apologies under the posting of the video and shit like that. And I went to the Matrix and apologized. And one of the people in there responded with and I'm gonna quote it. I'm not gonna like point them out and embarrass them in case because I didn't ask permission, but like they said, it's a subject that we don't have much left to say on. We literally rose a movement from it, and the fuck still won't listen. Not until the same thing starts happening to them. Your display of emotion and the exhaustion from nothing being done said more than words. And that kind of actually made me feel a lot better, honestly. I knew that. I didn't fucking actually need to be told that, but it helped to be told that. And so like, even though I did go and apologize for it, I don't feel like maybe I don't really feel like we needed to apologize for it. I think that it was understandable. Um I think that I don't really think anyone was offended. I didn't get any nasty letters. There was like one rude comment, but I don't even think they cared to watch it. They were just there to be assholes, and we get those every time. So, it is what it is. Um and I mean, can you fucking blame us? It looks more and more fucking hopeless every fucking day. Like being able to wake people up to what's going on, being able to do anything, um, as far as making progress to see this stuff stop. It really doesn't seem like anything is happening, and when things do happen, they're handing us something with one hand and taking away from us with the other. So, I mean, it's just gonna continue to be this one step forward, one step back. And they use 50 bazillion different weapons slash tools of the trade against us to keep us from being able to do anything about it. Um, we hit on cancel culture last night, but I mean that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. I mean, they use the media against us, like with misinformation and stuff like that. They use the freaking normie sphere. Well, that's kind of tied into the media as well, but I mean, their rules are built to be bent around us, around what anyone could actually doing. And no, no, I'm not going to vote for Trump in 2024. Why would I vote for Trump? Trump is a statist piece of shit, just like fucking Biden. I will not vote for him. He actually encouraged red flag laws. Do you know how many fucking people have been dicked over by the red flag laws that he fucking encouraged? Now, fuck Trump. Fuck him. I wouldn't vote for Biden or Trump if somebody had a goddamn gun to my head. I'd say pull the goddamn trigger. At this point, I have no fucking use for any of the fucking parties. I don't have much use for any politician that intends to even fucking reach up there and try and get this shit because I can't trust anybody who fucking wants to hold that kind of power at this point. And I don't think anybody else should either. Um, it's ridiculous. Anyone who ever means to actually create praxis and fix anything, they'll never be allowed in. And if they are allowed in, then they've been bought already. So fuck the president. I vote for no one. I will never vote for president. Sorry about that little go off. Somebody asked me if I was voting for Trump, but I'm kind of fucking angry. Um, but like all of this stuff, like from um all this stuff though, it looks hopeless, but it's not as hopeless as it looks. We're just fucking tired, y'all. Like those of us who have been pushing for a really long time and seen only a little bit of progress, like it's hard for us to see what's happening right now because things are getting fucking heavy. And I mean, I think that that's common. I've seen the sentiment around there, and but we have to pay attention. We have to know. We have to accept the fact that more people are waking up to this shit now than have ever woken up to it. Left, right, in between, doesn't fucking like politics. All these people, they're starting to see the cracks in the glass, and we can't get discouraged. We can't slow down. Um, even though like, and one of the biggest discouragements is that people are we're going to try really hard, we're going to give them all the logic in the world, and they're still not going to take it. And I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are still too scared to face the fact that literally their lives are a lie, and what they've been participating in has been harming them and other people. It's a difficult thing to swallow. It's a what is it? It's a hard pill to swallow. So I mean, we're mostly just out there gathering up, the people who are already beginning to notice it, the people who have already seen in the past that are like isolated from people. Um, we're pulling people in one person at a time. And I mean, I just want you guys to remember that every hand makes the load lighter. Like every person that we bring into our circles, into the liberty movement, it's we're gonna bring people. We're gonna strengthen ourselves. And I mean, like I've been kind of talking about how fucking tired I am and everything lately, and I don't want that to worry people. Like I'm not planning on quitting or anything like that. I'm just fucking tired, and that's okay. Like I think I'm definitely not alone. A lot of us are tired, and we have been for quite some time now. It's really not all that weird. It just we can't stop. We can't sit down for very long. Take a rest, take a breather, revitalize yourself, recharge your batteries, hug your bros, hug your sisters, hug your non-binary pals, and then get back in there. We need to be pushing harder right now because the glass is cracking. We need to be pushing harder. We need to be go taking like we need to go forth into the internet and continue the meme wars. We need to continue getting out there and spreading the news, um, the counter propaganda. We need to be going forth into our communities. We need to be like reaching out to those of us that we know are separated from the herd and drawing together. We need to work on our networking. We need to find ways to replace the establishment in our lives, and like the white market, centralization, government services, all sorts of shit like that. We need to be putting our fucking stone to we need to be like we need to be putting our freaking stone to the grinder, I guess, or whatever. I think I fucking said that wrong, but it is what it is. Like we need to be getting to work here, and going into double time. We've all like I've been talking to people out there, and I've been hearing people out there, and we've got all sorts of ideas and aspirations and dreams out there that like that we want to fulfill. And as long as we keep pushing, as long as we keep working at it, nothing is gonna fucking stop us. Nothing is going to fucking stop us. I uh i want to give a shout out to the people who are out there this week, this weekend, on these hard days, still pushing. Like I just kind of laid there like a lump, and I know that that's not uncommon. A lot of people kind of did, but I feel really bad for letting all of you guys go out there and fight the good fight while it was hitting here wallowing. So like special fucking hats off for that. And I mean, like, especially like Magnus and all the people that were out there in Louisville today. That was fucking amazing. I started seeing some of the videos and stuff like that. Um, y'all check out Ford Fisher's feed and Magnus's feed on Twitter, and you'll get to see a lot of stuff that happened. And it was really good. It looks like it was really good. I hope it was still really good because I haven't checked in right before, and I didn't check in later. I hope it didn't go to shit. Um, but also like you know while we're moving forward from all of this, there is something that we can still do. um they released Duncan Lim's body, I mean the footage, and they called it the body cam, but it really wasn't. It was afterwards. There was nothing. They showed us fucking nothing. I think that one of the things that we could be doing right now is reaching out and bothering the shit out of them. You guys can call the Montgomery County, Maryland PD and demand that they give us the real body footage, the body cam footage for Duncan Limp. I mean, like fucking, I saw one of my buddies out there saying he's gonna do it every fucking day, and I'm gonna do it too. And I think that we all should. Let's make them fucking at least wish that they fucking didn't have a goddamn phone if we can't fucking do anything else. Maybe something will come of it. Maybe something won't. Either way, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for listening to this and sitting down with me for just a little while. I hope that you guys like and subscribe and share this. And I hope that you guys tune in tomorrow because me and Tommy are going to be talking about the redacted revolution. And we're going to probably bring in some other guests with us that are involved in getting that stuff started. And it's positive, moving forward, action. We're going to do this shit. It's going to be okay. This cat is like, I love you, dude. Don't be sad. It's gonna be okay. It really is. Um, until we see you guys tomorrow, this episode of Mic Drops is fucking adjourned. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay free. Don't give up your freedom for your safety. And